All right, my good people. We'll be starting the broadcast very soon. We start on time here, 7 o'clock on the dot. I got a few artists coming through, and we're going to make this a real cool live this time. Happy to be back with you guys. We just going to groove out, y'all listen to a little music, and we'll get going in about two minutes. And we about to go live real soon. I've got something to say. No need to be afraid. I've got something to say. Right before my people, I've got something to say. MsTONYA, poetry, lifestyle, media, 'cause that's what I do. No need to be afraid. I've got something to say. How y'all doing? Welcome. So glad that you all decided to join us. It is the last Tuesday of the month. Yes, it is. And you know what we do the last Tuesday of the month? We have the open mic night. This is a virtual open mic. And COVID has forced us here to come in this thing and bring this to you right into your home. So that could be a good thing. And that could be a not so good thing, because I really do miss being out there. I really miss seeing people. I miss being in the coffee shops. I miss being in the jazz spots. And but we're not going to let that stop us. So many people have been going through so many things. And I just want to tell you guys, listen, be grateful for everything right now. There's so many people who have lost people. There's so many people who have lost jobs, and there's so many unsureties. There's just a whole lot going on. And we've had a change of guard, so to speak. Looks like we've made it through our 45 years. And I tell you, 45 made it seem like we went through 45 years of a whole lot of drama. So I'm just so happy, so excited to be with the new administration. But what I do want to say is that we've got to keep all of these people, we've got to hold them to their word. We've got to make sure that they do some things for us that we are expecting, do things that they have promised, and let us kind of get back on our feet. So you guys make sure you're continuing to stay safe out there. It's still kind of scary. I'm still not out there so much myself. I don't know about you guys, but I'm wearing the mask. I'm not trying to be around a whole lot of people. I don't think that's just a good idea. At least it's not for me. I'm a caregiver. I've got older people that I am in a home with. So I've got to watch out for us. That's what I'm doing. So I hope that's what you're doing too. I want to get this thing started because it is open mic. I got Miss Io here in the Poet House live. She back there. Miss Io, she's an author now. So she's back there. She's doing some book signing. She's got an event coming up really soon. And you guys will hear about it. I'll let her talk to you about it. And you can hear more about her book and find out how you can get that book and find out where you can go to get an autographed copy of her book. So I've got some artists in the backstage that I'm going to bring in slowly. Got Miss Tori in here. Hey, unmute yourself, Tori.
My bad.
That's okay. How you doing?
I am wonderful.
Good, good. It is good to see you. I always love when you come to the open mic. I always love when you share. You bring so much bubbly, wonderful energy.
I try.
You really do. So, before you get into your piece and before you do a little piece of poetry, tell me what have you been up to this new year? It seems like we've made it through 26 days so far. How's it been going?
Yeah. It's been going great. Tomorrow is my mother's birthday. So I'm preparing for some birthday celebration tomorrow.
Okay.
We're not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere, but you preparing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me ask you something. All right. Well, I know you're here to share some poetry with us this evening.
Sure, I am.
Well, we can go ahead. I'm ready for you. We get ready to get this thing going. Go ahead and do what you do.
Okay, this piece is called Words. Words. Let me tell you about words. Words are spirits wrapped in sound. Words can change a mood from happy to sad, from joy to pain. Words can destroy, especially with the tone and the way they are spoken. Words can lift you up or bring you down. Words can save your soul and bring you closer to the best version of yourself. Words can tear people apart or bring them closer together. Words can encourage, uplift, and inspire. Words can make you feel like you are not worthy, especially ugly and hateful words spoken by someone you love. Words can have you feeling invincible 1 minute and then have you feeling invisible the next. Words, there are so many words that can be said. Then there are words that need to be left unsaid. Words are necessary to get your point across. Words will let you know when it's time to give up or let go of a person or situation. Words will also let you know when you have had enough and when it's time to move on. Words can sometimes be unpredictable. Words can sometimes be said with or without a filter. Words can hurt a person, whether it be intentional or unintentional. Words can be spoken through silence. You would be surprised at what you hear from what a person does not say if only you pay attention. Words can change your entire perspective on life. Words can be damaging as well as healing. Words can be powerful or just plain useless. Words. What words are you speaking? Are you choosing your words carefully or are you using words recklessly? Words can speak life or death. I choose my words carefully. I am very careful of what I say and how I say it. I use words that will push you into your greatness and your destiny. I will speak life into you because I want to see you fulfill your God-given purpose. I believe in using words to manifest what you want in life before you actually have it. You see, I want to see everyone win, even if they don't want the same from me. Remember to use the right words in the right place at the right time for the right person. Words Words are everything. It's up to you to choose what words to use. Thank you.
All right. Snaps on snaps for the words point.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, really, you said a whole lot there. You said everything, you know?
Yeah.
Is that a new piece that you wrote?
I wrote it back actually back in July.
Okay. What inspired
Yeah.
you to write that piece?
Because I had the wrong people around me and they were using the wrong words. And they were making me feel some type of way. So I just started writing.
I got you. I got you. I feel you. And really, with poetry, we get an opportunity to share our words. Going back to your piece, we get to share our words. We get to share our feelings. There's so much that we get to do. We get to share what's going on, not only in our lives, but what's going on in our community. So I want to thank you for that piece. I hope that you are going to stick around and maybe you can do another piece with us.
Sure, you know I will.
All right, all right, all right. Yo, that was Miss Tori. She's in the building. I always love having Tori here. I see some people out here watching us. I see you, Daniel Knight. What's up with your man? Gwendolyn Washington. Cuz, what's up? Up top there in New Jersey. I hope it's not any snow. If it is snow, hey, keep it where you at, because I don't need any. That's the whole reason why I'm down in the South. I'm down South living because really, snow is it's not my favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like to see it. I like to see it on TV and movies, on postcards. I just don't want to see that thing up close, if you understand what I'm saying. I see some more poets coming through. I want to bring Miss Connie in, bring her into the stream. Hey, Connie.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, lady.
Hello there. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. I'm Connie. I miss you.
I miss you too. I miss you too.
Yes. What you been doing this 26 days into the new year?
I have been a lot of reflecting, a lot of kind of introspection, a lot of preparation, planning, getting ready to implement some stuff. So yeah, I heard it yesterday. Intently relaxed, like relaxing but with intention.
Respect.
That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Relaxing with intention.
Yeah.
Speak on that.
So to relax with intention, so we have this whole idea of like the more you grind, the more you hustle, the more you're doing, the more productive, the more and more and more and more. And really, it's not sustainable. Like, because eventually, like, you crash, you burn, and then you have to start all over again. So I have been practicing this kind of way of working with intention while taking care of myself because of my health condition. So stress can literally kill me. And so to do my work in a way that's effective and sustainable and promotes health has been a much better way of doing things. So that's kind of what that is.
I feel you. I tell you what, Miss Poet, Miss Artiste, I want to go ahead and let you do what you do here and let you share a piece with the people. You ready for that?
I am. So a few things have come up since I've actually been kind of listening backstage, and you were talking about kind of open with, people have lost people. And then Miss Tori mentioned that tomorrow is her mom's birthday, and happy birthday to Miss Tori's mom. Today is the 26th, which is exactly 26 years since my mother passed. And it has been a long, long, long journey to get to a place where I am at peace with her passing, as well as in a place of contentment and purpose. And so it's just been a journey, because I was 18 when she passed away. And then her birthday is the 28th, which is Thursday. So I want to share this piece that kind of charts kind of a piece of that journey. Because when people die, families are affected. Their tension might happen because it happened, in my family. So I want to share this piece, and I hope that it blesses somebody. Here we go. Forgiveness is a process you continuously repeat until it's perfected. The cycle of resentment, anger, and pain has sent many literally insane, round and round, up and down, inside out, in a self-induced emotional roller coaster, yanking, jerking, pushing, and pulling the very core of your being. Can't shake the fright of another lonely night. Neglected, rejected, and abandoned. Went from needed child to unwanted reminder almost overnight. Heart pounds out of chest while we exchange niceties at funerals and fried chicken repasses. We ain't never been the Huxtables, but this ain't family. Dollar signs dismantle codes of conduct among us. Lesson number 1, cream. Cash rules everything around me. Learned it as fast as the check was cut. Hands out, debts resurface, lines crossed. How do we come back from that? How can we come back from that? Mourn a low groan of release. Chest tightens as faith muscles contract. Sobbingly, I surrender. This pain, a greater burden than I'm able to bear anymore. Carry this load like village women selling goods from baskets on their heads. I made that complicated shit look easy and regal. Smiled for the camera while my heart broke into pieces with every missed opportunity to fix it. It was born the day she died. I chose to bury it so deep. Sorry, I lost my page, y'all. I chose to. Bye. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I chose to bury it so deep into the recesses of my memory, where seas of forgetfulness are stilled upon command. I can breathe now. Big, bulky, suck all the oxygen out of the room, breaths fill and escape my lungs without restriction. I'm alive now. With every deep breath I take, the more I feel the life and light of God reasserting itself into my being. He is such a gentleman. He only proceeds with your consent and permission. He attends to our lives by invitation only. The more my lungs expand and contract, my eyesight becomes keener, my hearing sharper. I now have eyes that see and ears that hear. The message is clear as the love of my bell. Today I decide to choose love. The hate, anger, and resentment is too great a burden to carry. So I'm relinquishing it all to the fellow who is known for making yokes easy and burdens light. Light as a feather, I float beyond those mediocre 9 clouds. I drift into an unimaginable realm of bliss and peace. Truth and justice, love reign there perpetually. The air smells so different up here where eagles soar.
Woo! Yes, ma'am. Snaps on snaps on snaps. You understand me? That's my audience. That's my audience. You know, see, y'all, I got some new toys I'm playing with.
Toya, and new toys are not a good idea.
I can't help it. I got to have fun, and I needed that for you, Connie. I needed
Sorry,
that.
Tanya. Sorry. Yeah.
I needed that for you. You know that. So snaps on snaps. And, as you heard the crowd applauding for you, you definitely deserve that. I like that piece, lady.
Thank you.
You want to talk about that piece and what inspired you to go there with that?
So I was looking back at some older writings in my Google Docs, and I believe that it was just a free write from 2018, and it's really just about how to move forward, because I had gotten stuck. Like I said, my mom was 18 when I passed, so I was literally in the body of a 30 some odd year old woman, and stuck at 18. And so to get unstuck, like, you got to be able to let go of some stuff, like, and it doesn't make you wrong and others right. It just makes you free. And so I chose freedom, and in choosing freedom, I had to choose love. And because the other stuff, like I talk about, the anger, the fear, the resentment, all of this, the rejection, the abandonment, like, it's heavy.
Yeah.
So heavy. And you add all of that on top of the grief. You know what I mean? Like, really, that's what it is the grief manifesting in all of these other ways. And so once I let that stuff go, then I was able to, like, breathe again. Like, I can literally breathe and breathe in a way that is, because our breath rejuvenate our blood cells. It keeps the blood flowing, like it literally feeds us. And so once I could breathe again, then I started to heal. So that's that piece.
All right, Connie.
Yeah.
I am going to put you backstage here, and
Okay.
I'm gonna take you out. And I hope you stick around. Hope you
I'm
stick
here.
around. All
I'm
right,
totally
and maybe. All right, y'all. That was Miss Connie. Yes, one of our true troopers here on the Poets House Open Mic Live. This is how we do it. We do it the last Tuesday of the month. I want to shout out some people who are coming through. I like what you guys are doing. You're commenting on the poets' pieces. Shout out to Derek Wyatt. I see you, Gladys Cookie Law out here. All right. I see V Scott. She in the building. I see Q in the building. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I tell you what I'm going to do right now. I am going to share a piece that I had an opportunity to read a couple nights ago. I was a part of a very nice program that I was honored to be a part of. It was the Skip Pearson's Jazz Foundation. They were celebrating jazz and poetry and giving some words from the elders. And so there was an elder poet who had written some really beautiful pieces. And she contacted me and she wanted me to voice her poetry. And so just that in itself was already an honor. I only hoped that I could bring some life to the words that she had written, but I really enjoyed the pieces. So I'm going to share one of those pieces with you now. So let me pull it up and I'll read it for you. Everything is black. Now that everything is black, it will be much more difficult to recognize the enemy. Day is night, night is day, now that everything is black. You see, the world has come down to that, right? White people are, you see, the world has come down to that, right? White people are now interested in reading books about me after I can't breathe. Beneath the protests in the streets, there is a deep feeling of violation as they read words meant for me, messages meant for me, access deep rhythms meant to sustain me, the past on glaring view, the ancestors so exposed, without care or understanding, now that everything is black. Now that everything is black, it will be more difficult to find a place in the world, to navigate the future, and thus to remember and preserve the present. Slavery, Jim Crow, KKK, racism, lynching, Tulsa, Black Wall Street, segregation, Plessy versus Ferguson, Brown versus Board of Education, Freedom Riders, barking dogs, water hoses, lunch counters without chairs, the Orangeburg Massacre, the Charleston Nine. So many. Too many assaults may escape my memory now that everything is black. Now that everything is black, it will be more difficult to educate and thus to protect the children from the vestiges of racism sparked by the need to provide their inalienable rights. The ever pervasive and relentless persuasive they are now posed to remove details from our collective history, a history that everyone needs to know to prevent even the possibility that I should ever become a slave. Now that everything is black, all are forced once more to be tolerant of those who consider themselves part of the white race. It is now demanded to show fairness that the collective them be given time to adjust to the redefined, redesign, but just as ever undermined me. I shout when they ask questions. I scream when they offer unengaged solutions. I tell them I want to breathe. I want to finally be free, to have a voice that is heard now that everything is Black. Now that everything is Black, there will be an expectation that I am to contribute to the world that is being created for me in ways I have never been given an opportunity to understand. Now that everything is Black, I am expected to coordinate, cooperate, and mitigate whatever real feelings I have about this brave new world. And now that everything is Black, there should be some comfort in knowing that I will have less on this new tomorrow than I had on the day before. There is no need to consider what I need, have always needed, continue to need, now that everything is Black. And that piece is by Shirley Martin, a wonderful, wonderful poet, an elder in our community. And she is also a part of the Skip Pearson Jazz Foundation. So if you get an opportunity to visit their website, go to skippearsonfoundation.org. And there are many works from elders, from jazz and poetry that I really think you will enjoy. So that was that piece. All right, and we're going to keep this thing going. I am going to bring Miss Attitude into the stream. All right, unmute yourself, Miss Attitude.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
We're doing good.
Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year to you. You know, I missed you.
Yeah, I missed y'all too. I did. I'm glad to be back.
And we glad to have you back. It's always good to be in the room with you. I always love having open mic, and I see you walk through those doors. We can't walk through the doors right now, but we're doing this thing virtually. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you do your thing, Miss Attitude.
Okay, well, thank you. I have a poem. It's called In the Stabbing Spirit. It's about a relationship I had once upon a time. I could stab you, but I can't stand to be around you right now. You are so lucky that although I am crazy like a fox, I am no longer crazy over you. You tried to get over, but don't you realize God has eyes and ears? God sees and hears, and you have the nerve not to fear. You're confident in your game, but you played the game and lost, ran up on a boss, and now you need to thank God for saving you from being stabbed, grabbed, put into a chokehold, rolled into a carpet, and thrown into a deep hole that they would never, ever be able to get you out of. First, they'd have to find you. They wouldn't. I thank God, too, for showing me who you are. Took the stars right out of my eyes, and I was not surprised because God don't want me in jail. God made you and knows you are not worth stabbing. God took the caring, the desire for bed sharing right out of my heart. God said, you have a beautiful life. Put down the knife. Go out and live it. And with that, I no longer felt the stabbing spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you.
Woo! Come on.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I felt that poem.
I felt that too, Miss Attitude. Is that a new piece that you wrote?
It is.
Okay, when did you write that?
In October last
year. So that's one of the pieces that you wrote in COVID.
Yes, I have a lot of COVID pieces. Oh my God.
Yeah, listen.
What else is there to do? You're home all day, working from home, nowhere to go, but you can always write.
There you go. Let me ask you a little bit. With so much going on with COVID, with everything that has been going on in America, with our past administration, really, where was your mind at in terms of writing?
Everywhere. Maybe next time I'll do some political pieces.
Hey.
I have a piece is called Trumpet.
Ooh.
And I'll read that next time. I'm not
Wow.
ready to do that today.
Well, I tell you what, you don't have to do it today. We just started, it's January. You know how we do this thing. We do this
Yes.
from January to October. And for people who are just coming in, you are watching the Poets House Live. It is open mic night, and we do this the last Tuesday of the month. We do it at 7 o'clock. And the mic is really open for poets, singing artists, independent artists. I also have sometimes community leaders and people who just have some good stuff to share, some good knowledge that they want to share. That's why the mic is open. And I think conversation is what we really need a lot more of. Conversation, having someone to talk to, having someone to listen to us is a wonderful thing. So thank you, Miss Attitude. Thank you,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
I am going to put you backstage here and get ready for Miss Io in the building. And I'm gonna bring her on in. I see you. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I can walk past the mirror without a smidge of makeup.
All right. Listen, I'm glad you can walk by without a smidge of makeup because I don't have on no makeup. I got on a hat. I got on a hoodie. And really, I do this thing like this because I feel like, listen, we could get dressed up. We at home, right? Y'all
in here, though. In here.
There you go. But I was just going to tell them we at home, we like in the living room. You at the Poet's House. We got the 1969 furniture back there behind us, just giving you that real artistic, that real Renaissance type of feel.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But you've been doing some other things besides writing poetry.
Yeah, I've been writing novels. Well, completing novels and publishing. Independent publishing is what I've been doing. Just trying to get my words out. I'm tired of hiding them in my closet and under my coffee table and only sharing them with a friend, So there.
I feel you. So is this your first published book?
This is my first published book.
How's it feel?
It feels miraculous. Backwater blues and down to choosing like casino. Yes, that's how I feel.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I want you to share with us. And then after you share, maybe you can talk just a little bit about the book and let people know how they can get the book, where they can get the book from. And we'll do it like that. How about that?
That sounds great.
All right. Well, do your thing. The mic is yours.
So these are now officially excerpts from Backwater Blues by Ayo Matasari. Choice words. Dear Mother, I finally say that your ascension has been a most beautiful sadness to experience. I will not want anyone as I want you. All this time, I feel outside myself, a watcher, trying to hold a life. Yes, ma'am, I know joy and tenderness, but this hurt is so much bigger than me, especially without the three. Daily, I sense people calling, crying for what? For love of family. Their cries sit in my ear as I attempt to soothe, and soothing is within me, yet I need someone to ease into, open unto. I'm having a hard way, shielding from outside fears and outside timing. The energy is quick to feed worry and urgency. Sarcastic thought and the spur to laugh out of turn appeals. I find that holding feelings invites others to dump upon me. Yes, ma'am, I refuse to scream my head in annoyed curses. Don't care to set others straight. I'm perpetually bored and alone with no buttons to push. I guess that's the taunt of the righteous. I miss wholesomeness. Often I feel robotic. My need to reach out to you. Thankful to dreams, spiritual visitation. Draw me to beauty. Sit near me when it appears to others that I'm alone. Imagine you're so big, I crawl into your bosom and rest. You, mother, sweetest heartache of mine, thank you, your celestial-eyed child. But we got magic though, right? Through all that pain, we got magic. My mother passed when I was 24 and now I'm 44. So that's 20 years ago. But we got blue roots, right? Blue roots. That old Gullah magic folk, little child running wild through a courteous Mayfield. I hold that shield and talk that two-edged sword. They speak landfills, give you chills, yet do not spill. It is will we of them, blue roots, that old ghetto magic folk, a little nothing child walking days and miles in Sunday shoes. That dude, that cat, that rat take 10, no coffles, no scuffles, just men, shuffle your feet, zip drive the file, press delete, we of them. Blue roots, that old God Almighty Lord magic folk, declared griot from the gate, love your soul, hence now and forever, what the glory told. We all that is, hungry neck, red top, Carver Street, let it drop to the bottom, we of them. Blue roots, that old get you magic. Folksy tale, proper line to verse, ear hustler from trench to church, once word I spoke. Pardon pun and joke, with cardinal wings, children check thy halo beams, that everlasting arm the scene, no cage birds sing we of them. Blue roots, that old gone set down now, magic folk, don't care about what nobody say, unclouded day, where soulmates come out to play those strings, those horns, woodwind, and drum major. Mother, may I, mini skirt? We of them, and I didn't have to be. Here.
Ooh. Come on through.
Yeah, I didn't have to be.
All right. Wow. I love those excerpts. I mean, you got me ready to just go ahead and dig deep and dive into that book and just get to reading.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about the influence of the title for your book.
Backwater Blues is actually a 1927 song written by and performed by Bessie Smith, and it talks about a great thunderstorm. In my book, I cast it as a snowstorm, but in her song, it's like Katrina. It's like a great flood, and she documents that through song. So I snagged the title as, a way of being philanthropic, and there you have it. Backwater Blues.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Where are people going to be able to get this book? Is it online? You let us know.
Right now, Backwater Blues is available on Amazon.com. You can type in Miss Io Matasari, and then you'll be able to find me, because people have been having a little bit of trouble just typing Io. Okay. So, but I should have a link up pretty soon on my Facebook and on Instagram where people can just click and go directly to it. But it's on Amazon.
All right. Well, congratulations. We got a lot of people who are giving you a lot of love in the comments.
Thank you.
They're giving you so much love. So thank you for sharing that with us. And you guys make sure you go ahead and pick that book up. Go ahead and go on Amazon.com, put in Miss Io, that's MsAyo, and you'll be able to find her. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to read another piece from Miss Shirley Martin. As I said, she is one of the elder poets of the community with the Skip Pearson Foundation. So this piece that I am going to share with you now is another piece that she wrote that I just really love so much. So you guys tell me how you feel about it. Freedom. Ring that bell, John Henry. Ring that bell. The smell of freedom is in the air. The wait for justice is over. Maybe the masters are done with us. Maybe enough time has passed and now we are free. While we wait for signs of change, do some laundry, wet nurse a nation, pick some cotton for the new plantation, work the fields till your fingers drip with blood. Death, be not proud of your work. Time is ever present, relative in all things. Every question has an answer. Every answer has a question. Life, be not proud of your work. John Henry, dead now these 50 years. The smell of freedom gone from the air. Still waiting for justice. The master's never done with us. Not enough time has passed for freedom to come. While we wait for signs of change, do some laundry, wet nurse a nation, pick some cotton for the newest plantation, work in the fields till your fingers drip with blood. That is by Shirley Martin. Very, very lovely piece. I want to bring a couple poets in and maybe we can talk about that piece. Miss Connie, you can unmute yourself. Miss Tori, go ahead and unmute yourself. And I'm going to bring Miss Attitude in if you could unmute yourself. Miss Attitude.
Okay.
All right, ladies. Let's talk a little bit about that piece. Let me hear what you think about it. Connie?
So as I was listening to that piece, I recently rewatched the series Underground. Like I binge watched it in like 2-3 days. And there's this idea of freedom right now and what that actually looks like. Because everybody is fighting for freedom right now, right? You got every population, particularly in this nation and even across the globe. Everybody says that they are, they're fighting for freedom, no matter which side of whatever aisle, no matter where you stand on whatever issues, everybody wants freedom. And so the question is, what does it look like to be free? What is that? What is that? Like, and what I've discovered for me, freedom is not the ability, but for me to be authentically who I am in any space that I enter, to be seen, heard as authentically me, regardless of any other eyes, regardless of any other thoughts of and that's a freedom that has to happen inside of me first.
Absolutely.
And so it's like almost like now that I'm achieving this sense of freedom, like that's what I want for everybody, and it's available to any and everybody. You know what I mean? Like, so we it's almost like we're putting our freedom in the hands of somebody else, and can't nobody give us freedom. Like it's just there.
Woo.
It's there, and so that's what's coming up for me from that piece.
Okay. I got you. Miss Attitude, speak
Yes.
on it.
I love the poem, and I'm going to look up this artist that you're talking about, these poems that you're reading of hers. I think she's great, but I was just going to say that freedom is not the same for everyone, and just seeing those capital thug rioters lets you know that what they think of as freedom is certainly different from what we're seeing as freedom.
Absolutely.
That's all I had to say on it.
Hey, you said a whole lot. I mean, I like what you said, because freedom is definitely going to be different for all of us. Freedom has to be what you individually find within yourself, and find that peace within yourself where you can actually allow yourself to feel freedom, allow yourself to live freedom. So I got you.
Exactly.
Respect. Miss Tori, speak on freedom.
I was thinking about freedom in terms of similar to what Connie was saying in regards to, I can only speak for Tori. I felt like I wasn't free because I was in bondage of my mind. I was in bondage of people's opinions. I was in bondage of the pain of rejection. I was in bondage of holding myself hostage from my past. I was in bondage from just not feeling like I was worthy. So now I'm starting to feel like I'm free because I no longer care about what people say. I no longer feel like I'm unworthy because I know that I'm worthy because I'm a child of the Most High. So I feel like I'm finally becoming free. So that's all I want to say, because I was in bondage for a long time. I'm 44 and I feel as if I was in bondage up until maybe a couple of months ago. And I'm 44 years old. So basically all of my life.
Wow. Just being able to sit with that yourself, and to be able to realize, hey, the way I've been living, things that I've been doing, who have I been doing that for?
Right.
Is this for me? You know?
Right.
So I feel you. And I feel like COVID has really forced a lot of us to kind of go inside of ourselves and question many of those things. And as we look at what has been happening in our communities, what has been happening nationwide, what has been happening worldwide, I think we're all defining freedom for ourselves. I appreciate your share. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You got another piece you'd like to share with us this evening?
Sure.
All right.
This piece is called The Pain of Rejection. Rejection is truly God's protection. Rejection causes us to take a deeper look into the mirror, paying close attention to our reflection. You see, I gave a man all I had to give, showing him what it means to be loved correctly from the very start. In return, he took my love, loyalty, and trust for granted, which broke my heart. How and why someone you love so much and would do anything for could treat you like an option, I will never understand. I'm realizing more and more that you were not meant for me, and that the sever of ties and separation was part of God's plan. You see, you're out here making people think you are the ish. When in reality you are a liar and a cheater, which makes you less than a man. I killed my own happiness by loving someone who was just pretending. I see that hoeing, lying, cheating, and breaking hearts is still just what's trending. Karma is going to hit and punch you real hard for hurting someone who had nothing but good intentions for you. I blame myself because I will admit I saw the signs and still remain true. You was out here singing beautiful love songs and playing the most beautiful melodies on your guitar. Well, guess what? You left it at the house, and instead of trashing it, I gave it away because of the lying, manipulative snake you are. One of the realest things someone could do is to leave you alone. I had this dude on a pedestal, and I'm now dusting myself off, straightening my crown, and getting back on my throne. When people reject you, that means that they are not supposed to be a part of your life. We be out here crying our eyes out, thinking to ourselves, I was supposed to be his wife. Nah, boo. The man that truly loves your value and respect you for the queen you are, not cause you pain and strife. Please understand that rejection does not necessarily come from the heart of a mean person. Sometimes rejection comes from the heart of a weak person. We have to appreciate the life we have and start looking at the life we want and desire. We can love a person hard, but trust and believe the strongest feelings can expire. Feelings are necessary, but they are not to be trusted. Feelings and emotions will betray you every time. That man that rejected you did not mean you any good, but you didn't see it because you couldn't see past the fine. So I say to you, my sister, don't allow rejection to desensitize you. Just keep doing your thing and living your purpose, and to thy own self be true. Thank you.
What you say karma gonna do? Punch you in the what? Oh my goodness, in the face. If y'all didn't hear that, karma gonna come punch you in the face. That what karma doing out here?
Yes, it is.
I feel
And I'm here
you.
for it.
Listen. People are always talking about karma. And I think people do a lot of things and they really aren't considering that at all. But for me personally, when I think about karma, yes, it is that. But I like putting that good stuff in the atmosphere. I like sharing with people in a good way, because just like karma can come back in that negative way that people tend to talk about it, I feel like if they focus more on doing the good, watch some of that good stuff come back to them. So you gonna be all right, girl, in his loss.
Right.
You understand me?
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that piece. I want y'all to know that this is the Poets House Live. We do this every last Tuesday of the month. And we come here at 7 o'clock. We are here 7 o'clock on the dot. If it's just one person watching, two people watching, we don't know. We just gonna get it going. So anybody who is interested in being a part of the Poets Open Mic, you know what you got to do? Just go ahead and hit the inbox. let me know and I'll check you out. You're going to have to send me your email address. And also make sure you send me your link to maybe Instagram. Let me see what you got up. Let me see what you're doing, what you got going. Share with us. All right. Because we're going to be right back here. Because there's going to be a whole lot more last Tuesdays, if you understand. So we'll be here for you. All right. Now, I think I want to bring Miss Ayo back into the stream. How you feeling?
I feels like singing. Where's Suge? Supposed to be on the road with Suge.
Oh,
So I feels
listen,
like singing.
I already saw somebody in the comments who said they was looking for Miss Connie to sing.
Yeah,
So, you know, Miss Connie, you know, they got her on the spot. I'm going to try to do it real nice. I'm trying to ease it in while I'm talking to you. So maybe she can think about it.
Ready to go. Give us some notes, Connie.
Yeah. All right, Miss Ayo. Go ahead. The mic is yours.
So this is called Nameless. And actually it takes the tune of Maxwell's Shame. So for anybody who listens to Maxwell, I'm going to try. So here we go. Go inside yourself and be what you've been wishing. Look beyond you and take off your glasses, inner vision. And then one day we'll be sure we didn't commit a sin. Work for repentance, put the whole world in remission. When you're hallowed with your histories beyond the stars, like a pyrotechnic blown in arsenic we burnt off. Mind crafted with you, careful unsheathing that sword. Pray here with me, rest well, lift the stain. Lift the stain, light all wicks in the dark, and pray here with me, namelessly. Your vibrant tone do take off all our vestiges. You alleviate strife without resistance. You're blocking out the cloud that I was heaving. You spread your feathers out, no doubt angels do guide the future. You should go now. All humans, y'all should go now. That this love is slowly coming down now. We're a paradigm shift. Our existence is real. Go without fear. You insisted, you persisted. Don't predict a thing. Admit it, we outwitted all the judging hands. Took our nourishment and now we live no contraband. All this to grow, all this to grow. Yeah, so there you have it. Nameless, go nameless when you pray.
You know I had to play with my new toy on that.
I know
had
you
to play
like
with my toy.
it.
I had
Go
to.
ahead,
I had
hit
to.
another button, T. Oh, there it goes.
What the audience got to say? What my audience got to say? That's my virtual audience. I think they loving it. They feeling
They
it.
feeling it.
All right. Snaps on snaps for Miss Ayo.
Thank you.
You know, she does a whole lot. She's an author, a poet, and she's doing a little bit of singing in here. A little bit of singing. I'm getting ready to bring Miss Connie back into the mix. How you feeling, Connie?
I'm good.
Connie,
Good, huh?
I promise. I promise.
feel
It
like
was not me.
I feel like I've been set up.
It was not me who asked you to do that. It was our girl Lyric back here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you right now. Read this comment so you know.
Speak, sister. I wish Connie would.
You understand me? So it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay.
Thank you, Lyric, because I really wanted her to. All right, Connie.
Okay. So while we were on this whole theme of freedom, and then this whole song came from out of nowhere. So I'm gonna put one of my songs on the poem, and so hopefully that'll please the people. This is my song of love, song of freedom. This is my song, song of love, song of freedom, my survivor song. This is my survivor song, my survivor song. It's my survivor song. No longer seeking the permission of external influences. The cheers and jeers of fair weather folks no longer move me. I'm stable. Ready, aim, fire. I'm locked and loaded, ready to take this itty bitty world by storm. And I'm just getting warm. See, now mama never told me to knock you out, but my father throws a mean right hook. I'm free, mind, body, heart, soul. So don't test me. You better move over. He guides my thoughts and nudges my heart to be set apart from wicked deceivers posing as believers. I'm done. Be cunning as serpents, but gentle as doves. My mission is set, taking it on with no regret. Shedding light in severely dark places, penetrating minds of impressionable seekers because they see me. Operating in spirit and truth the only way. This urge to live flows from deep within, so deep I can't seem to locate the beginning. Because this thing started way before my arrival, honoring the long legacy of mythbusters and God trusters, I humbly joined the ranks. This is my song, song of love, song of freedom. Yes, this is my song, a song of love, a song of freedom, my survivor song. It's my survivor song, my survivor song. It's my survivor song.
Ooh, girl. Listen. Thank you, Miss Connie. Thank you so, so much. We all needed that. We're all right now. That's exactly what we're doing right now. We are all surviving. And I can't think of a better way to end a wonderful open mic night. I really can't. So I'm going to let it stay right there, Connie. And I appreciate you. I look forward to doing this again. I can't wait until the next last Tuesday of the month. And I don't know what date that is, but I know y'all got calendars, so you can find out. You understand? But I want you to be right here, same place, same time. You can find us. We are on YouTube. We come on Facebook Live. Just look it up, Miss Tonya the Poet, MsTONYA POET. And I think I messed that up, but I think y'all understand. All right, y'all. We out of here. Poetry, lifestyle, media, 'cause that's what I do.